Hi, Mary Mercaccio. Today I'm going to make pea soup. I've been saving this ham from Thanksgiving. I decided no turkey. I hate turkey, so I used ham. But I wanted to show you I have everything cut exactly the same size. Well, you know, I mean, some might be a little imperfect, but basically you want them tiny. This is the recipe. This is how my mother always did it. And she put carrot, onion, and celery. A lot of people don't put carrot when they're making pea soup because they want it to stay green. I like it like this because I don't puree it. So I want to show you how I cut the ham. I didn't take any, like you can see that fat in there. I didn't use any of that fat. I cut it out. And then, you know, just get rid of that. And you want to just cut it. You want everything the same size. Your ham, your peas. You know, they might not be, if somebody came and measured them, exact. But you're not taking a class here. You're just making a pea soup. So, let me see. I could get a little bit more off of that. And then we'll throw it in. So I have 3/4 of a pound, it looks like. And the carrots, it's usually rule of thumb is 2 part carrot to 1 part, 2 part onion to 1 part carrot and celery. But I don't do that. So I wanted to show you for the celery to make it small. Cut it in half. This is my trash bag here. Cut it in half. Then half, half, half. It gives you an easy way to measure. And if the celery was bigger, then you do 3, 3, 3. Just take it. Keep your fingers under, you never get cut. Never, never, never get cut. You don't have to look. You can talk to the kids. You can watch TV, whatever. So I have 2 carrots, but one of them was gigantic. So I'm just going to show you a little piece of this. I want to show you a little piece of everything. So now I could take this, cut it like this to make them more even. So I'm just going to show you this, the onion. Then then we'll come back after to get it all together. Okay. Okay, so onion, you want to take the onion, cut it like this. Thin slices, like that. And then you're going to come back. You don't have to go crazy doing it like this and then like that. You'll get cut faster like that. And they don't have to be perfect. You just want them small. Okay, so this is, I don't even need this piece of onion. Okay, so I'm going to put my pan on. I'm going to put a little bit, my friends make fun of me. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And these are the peas. You buy them dried in a bag. You don't have to soak these like you would cannellini beans. And I washed them real good, and you can see what happens. Don't get nervous. They stick together. So my mother always laid them out on the table. And one by one, she would go through them. I said, Mom, what are you doing? Oh, Mary, there might be stones. Now, in all my time of making pea soup, lentil soup, any of that stuff, I've never gotten a stone. But just teaching you what I learned, okay? So we're going to put this in. I just want to cut up this last carrot. We'll be right back. I'm going to throw in. This is called a mirepoix in French. In Italian, it's a sofrito. So just give it a little stir. And we want to do this on like a medium low. And I like to salt and pepper this. I like to season everything as I go. That's it. You might not need that much salt because it's ham salt. So got all that going. I'm going to throw my ham in. You don't need any chicken stock or anything. Oops. Okay, so move that all around. Oh, don't that look good already? Next step, we're going to put in our peas. Just dump them right in. Don't be afraid of them. I went through them. I didn't find anything. This is a 1 pound bag. Everybody makes them. You know. You find them in ShopRite, Acme, wherever you shop. Whole Foods. Let's see Got them mixed in nice. And in here, you don't have to boil the water first. I just wanted it to be hot. So I just have some hot water. I have 8 cups here. So we're going to see if that's enough to cover it. Okay, so that looks good. We're going to keep it at that. I'm going to stir it up and put it on high, bring it to a boil. When it comes to a boil, we'll be back. Okay, it's boiling. You can see it. I'm going to just stir it a little bit. You can take that scum off the top. You don't need to. Okay, so we're going to put this down to the bada boom, bada boom. And it will thicken up. You'll start to see all the peas, and you'll see that it's pea soup. So we're going to check it in about 30 minutes, and we'll see where we're at. I just wanted to show you, it's been cooking for about 30 minutes now. You can see how it's starting to turn into a soup. So my mother's soup used to get so thick, I mean, you could stand a spoon up in it like this. I used to have to bring it home when she'd make it for me and add more water, but that was good. It was like concentrated, you know, like Campbell's soup used to come like that. When I was a kid, you open up the can of Campbell's soup and it was like the shape of the can, you know, like cranberry sauce comes today. That's how my mother's was. So if you didn't have the ham and all that in here, if you would have used a ham bone, you could have just taken that out and you wouldn't have used carrots. You would have blended this down and pureed if you wanted to in your blender. I don't like it like that. I want it to be a pea soup. So I also wanted to show you that I did have the lid on it, but like this. Keep the lid slightly off, and I got some pasta that I'm going to add to it. It's a little tiny shell, so just add a little bit. We'll be back. So it's about an hour. This is what it looks like. Here's your pea soup. Isn't that pretty? So you can see how thick it is. Now, I'm going to actually add another cup or so of water to thin it out a little bit more. But you can eat it like this. I eat sometimes. My mother used to make it like this, and I used to eat it. And I love it. But I'm going to show you it plated like this. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit. You just want a little bit of the pasta. Now, most people don't serve pea soup with pasta. But this is how my mother did it. And this is how I'm going to do it. Now, look at how thick that is. I tasted it for salt and pepper. Needed a pinch of salt. I want to show you how pretty that is. Now, I don't have any herbs in here. I don't put it in. That's the way my mother did it. That's just the way I do it. I want you to take a look at that. I want everybody. If you make this video, please let me know. If you like the video, please share it. And don't forget, add another couple cups of water. And it can be thinner, but I feel like eating it like this, like a little pea stew. Everybody stay safe and cheers.